Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for the week of June 9th. This is a general message, only take what resonates. Let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Pisces, please? Starting off with the Four of Cups. Followed by the World. The Queen of Cups. The Seven of Wands. And the King of Cups. Queen and King of Cups showing up here. That's soulmate energy, divine counterpart energy here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. This is a card of expansion, of potentially traveling or building a team. This is needing to expand and get out into the world and show the world the real you. This person needs to get on this ship and leave the harbor and expand out into the world. You do have the World card too. So you've got two cards of potential travel here. So you could maybe be traveling. It could be for work, or maybe something you're interested in working in or learning about. But there is a sense of needing to move, needing not necessarily like move houses, but movement in general, gaining momentum, getting yourself out there. At the card of your reading here, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a card of feeling kind of apathetic, feeling unfulfilled, feeling like you're not happy where you're at with what you've manifested so far, and thinking that you're going to continue to be disappointed by what you're manifesting. But this is also a card of receiving a surprise gift. And the person on this card is stuck in this disappointed feeling of what they've got before, and they're focused on that. So they can't see that this new surprise coming for them is going to actually be fulfilling, because they're stuck in that unfulfilled energy. So there's an essence of getting unstuck from that energy. Stop focusing on what hasn't worked out in the past and focus on how you can take that knowledge that you've learned from those past disappointments and use that knowledge towards this new surprise, this new cup that's coming in for you. Now we've also got the World card, and this is a pretty big card. It speaks to completing a goal or a lesson, kind of crossing a finish line, completing a chapter of your life and a new chapter beginning. This is endings and beginnings here. So you could have something ending so that a new beginning can take place, or this is the beginning of a new chapter. We've got the Queen of Cups here, and like I said, we have the Queen and the King right next to each other. So this could be an important relationship that's showing up in your life. This is soulmate energy, two people that are really meant for each other, that are really perfect match. But if that's not you, if you're not looking for a relationship, this could just be speaking to balancing the divine and masculine energies within you, bringing those into balance in order to move forward in a balanced way. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing and supportive. She speaks to following your heart and really getting heart-centered energy, heart-based energy. She's also very discerning. She doesn't let anyone drink from her cup. She's very discerning about who she allows to drink from her cup. So tapping into your heart space energy and using discernment to move forward. We have the Seven of Wands, and this is a card of conviction. So whatever you're learning here from your Queen of Cups, whatever you're finding in your heart space, it's important to be convicted in that, to believe in what you're doing, believe in the direction that you're going. This is about protecting yourself against competition. So if you're feeling like there is competition, maybe for this person you're interested in or for the direction that you want to go, really believing in yourself is going to help you, help protect you against that competition. Bringing that conviction into what you're doing, knowing that you know that this is meant for you. The King of Cups, this is leadership energy, but he's very supportive and tolerant and empathetic. This is also the most emotionally stable king. He can be in any chaotic situation and remains emotionally stable. He's mastered his emotions and he doesn't get riled up or upset about things. He stays emotionally stable, and that is how he's able to move forward. So let's get you some clarifiers and we'll get some deeper insight here. What is this Four of Cups energy coming in for Pisces? Ooh, the Temperance showing up. And the World. What is this World card energy? Six of Cups. And what is this Queen of Cups? Seven of Swords. I want to get another card with that. Can I get one more card with the Seven of Swords? Oh, all right. Three of Cups. What is this Seven of Wands energy, please? Knight of Pentacles. And one more. What's this King of Cups? Oh. Ten of Swords. Interesting. I want to get one more with that. One more card. Ace of Cups. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck coming through for you. This is material happiness, total joy, abundance. This is success. This is whatever we're talking about here. This is it working out in your favor. So take that as a positive sign. Sun jumping out for you here. All right, so at the crown of your reading, we have the Temperance card coming through. The Temperance card is about balance and harmony, self-control, moderation, and this is a card of patience. So bringing yourself, your energy into balance, like I spoke earlier about the divine and feminine masculine, divine feminine and masculine energies of ourselves, bringing those into balance can sometimes free up our energy and allow more blessings to come through. So this is a card speaking to that balance, speaking to balancing our energies, having patience and not feeling rushed, taking time to find that inner balance, being grounded, and finding our path to glory. Over here next to this angel, there's a path here that is the path to glory. And this angel can stop what they're doing and walk this path to glory, but they're very concerned on mixing the perfect alchemical reaction here. They're focused on perfection, and that's preventing them from achieving their glory. So coming through on the Four of Cups, you could be a little bit too focused here on getting the perfect recipe for what you think will bring success. And that's preventing you from accepting this new cup coming in. So don't be too focused on what you think the success should look like. It can come from a place that we don't fully see it coming from or don't expect it to come from. So have an open mind here and don't be too much of a perfectionist. I know that we can get caught in that loop of perfection and not really starting something until it's perfect. And this is an invitation and some advice here to don't wait for something to be perfect. Get started and it will become perfect as you work on it. Now over here on your World card, we have the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia and childhood. So this situation with the World card that's coming to an ending here, some chapter is closing in your life. This could be something that you've been working on since childhood, or this is also a card of surprise gifts from the universe. And usually what that gift is obstacles being removed. So it looks like there is something that is ending here, and that is a blessing. There's an obstacle being removed so that you can move forward towards your sun energy in a new direction so that you can expand and receive something new, which could be a relationship. There are two cards of endings here. So something is ending and it looks like it's a gift. This ending is a gift so that something new can come in. On your Queen of Cups, we have this clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. So remember how I said that the Queen of Cups is very discerning? She doesn't open her cup to just anybody. So the Seven of Swords comes in, and this card sometimes speaks to lying, cheating, and stealing. So if you have anyone in your life that has been lying, cheating, or stealing, this is kind of an invitation to use your discernment here about who's worthy of your time and energy. This could also be that maybe you're not being fully honest with yourself about something, and addressing that is going to help here. But this is also a card of using cleverness and alternative strategies to find your solution. And we do have the Three of Cups coming in, and this is a card of celebration. These people have received their harvest and they're celebrating their success. This is a card of having a circle of support, of friendship, and celebration. So something is working out victoriously here and you are celebrating with your friends. So you could be using cleverness and alternative strategy to move through something, or uncovering some sort of dishonesty here that needs to be dealt with. On your Seven of Wands, card of conviction, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and this card comes through when we need to get started on something. The Knight of Pentacles says, what are you waiting for? It's time to get started. All of the knights in the tarot represent taking action, and the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that isn't moving. He's standing still. So he does represent reliable, patient, hard work, putting in the hard work that's required in order to get a positive result. But he needs to get started. He needs to take this pentacle and plant it like a seed in the field behind him in order to see any fruits of his labor. So this thing that you're learning about here, that you are going to be convicted in, okay, that you are believing in, it's time to get started on that and put in whatever hard work is required to see the fruits of your labor, because you are headed towards the sun. There is an element of success and victory here for you. On your King of Cups, we have this clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So this could be potentially a new person coming into your life, maybe someone that you knew when you were a child, or just someone in your life that's coming through. And the Ten of Swords speaks to something has ended. There is an ending here, and it being removed from your life is a blessing in disguise. The Ten of Swords is something is dead, done, over with, but he's holding his hand in the shape of a blessing, and the sun is coming up. So this is symbolizing that this ending that could have been kind of difficult is actually a blessing in disguise, and it's making room for this surprise gift to come through for you. This is the Ace of Cups, okay? This is the cup that's coming through here on your Four of Cups. This is the surprise gift from the universe from the Six of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups is about total love, unconditional love, something coming into your life that is going to be very fulfilling. But there needs to be some room made for it, and that's why there needs to be an ending. So even if it was a painful ending, it is making room for this beautiful, new, very fulfilling cup to show up in your life. So this could be a relationship with the King of Cups coming through. There could be a King of Cups person coming into your life offering you a cup of love, offering you a new relationship. And it's important to keep that in mind as you're working through this energy, that it's making room for more heart fulfillment, okay? The Ace of Cups is the heart of the tarot. And we talked about with the Queen of Cups, tapping into our heart space energy and listening to what our heart wants. So we've got the heart showing up here. This is what your heart wants. It is showing up here. And it's showing up with this King of Cups. So there maybe is a person coming through, or when you balance your energies and when you tap into that emotional stability, you will be able to figure out what it is that is most fulfilling for you. Why don't we get your oracle messages? What are the oracle messages coming through for Pisces, please? Look at the bigger picture. Let's get another one. Adjustments are required. And a fiery climax approaches. Okay, something exciting heading your way. remember to look at the bigger picture here. I think we definitely see that with Temperance, how we talked about they're really focused on what they're doing here, but if they stop focusing on perfection, they can walk their path to glory. And here with the Four of Cups, this person is really stuck looking at their past disappointments, but if they stepped away from that and looked at the bigger picture, they would see a new surprise coming in for them. So remember to don't focus so much on one thing in your life. Take a step back, gain some perspective, because there are some adjustments that are required. There's with the Knight of Pentacles here, your Seven of Wands. Okay, this is shifting into an energy of feeling convicted and needing to get started with that energy. That is an adjustment that needs to be made. This Ten of Swords coming through, this ending is an adjustment that has to be made. Okay, and remember that these are happening for you, not to you. So if there is a difficult ending, if that is resonating anywhere in your life, remember that what comes through after an ending is a beautiful new beginning here with the heart of the tarot. So this looks like a really great week for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.